Hello, my name is Brother Sean, and this is the last video in the series of Monastery Without Walls. It's like a conclusion of what we've been trying to share rather briefly. But should you require any information whatsoever about our online community of interspiritual monastics who embrace Franciscan Celtic spirituality from their own home, then please visit the links that are given with this video. We need to be reminded yet again that we were born for this. Before we were born, the breath of the Supreme breathed over our spirit and commissioned us to be bearers of good news and to bring into this incarnation a positive healing energy that would transform this universe we call home, a universe where many are still locked in third dimensional energy. And this year, 2012, is a significant time for our spiritual reawakening to an understanding of monasticism as it is meant by God, not by religion. Allow me read from my notes. Whilst most of us will never live in a monastery or take monastic vows like myself back in the 60s, we can learn to master the spiritual virtues and qualities of being that flourish in solitude and silence. Living the monastic life from your own home is not a punishment, it is a joy. I'm living it, albeit a monastic who's taken vows that I have chosen to make to God in a partnership of love and trust. In our community, we have 7 vows, all in keeping with Franciscan eco-spirituality. They do not involve becoming celibate, but they do involve that if you're married, being honorable to the commitment you made to your partner. It does not encourage us to take a vow of poverty, but it does encourage us to become detached from materialism and the pull it has on the mind. It invites us to be obedient to the I am presence within us, not to a religious organization. No one who enters the Teo community makes a vow to the community. Far from it. The vows that we make are in the presence of God and our community when we gather on the feast of St. Francis, the 4th of October each year. But we are invited, we are respected as children of God to be responsible for our spiritual journey. And because we are respected, we are empowered to write our own vows and our rule of life. We do not have a list of do's and don'ts like I had as a young Catholic nursing monk in a traditional monastery. And the moment you were given the habit was the moment you relinquished the right to your life. You were not in control of your life. Your life was governed by rules and regulations set down in canon law. Whereas living the monastic life from my own home, my monastery without walls, I am free, I am liberated. There are no constraints other than those that I put in place. I am called to contemplate the mystical relationship between my heart, my soul, and that of the Supreme. I'm empowered on every level as a loved member of our community. I'm respected not for my qualities, not for who I am and what I've done, but I'm respected because I'm a brother who is equal to all my brothers and sisters. But as the founder of the Teo community, I do not seek to run roughshod over anybody. In fact, my role is that of being in service to my brothers and sisters, not for them to be in service to me. So in conclusion, I would say to you, the Teo community of St. Francis is a self-governing interfaith lay monastic community where men and women of all faiths can embrace their spiritual teachings and their God, whoever their God is. We have no denominational ties to a belief. We do not represent a specific religion. Oh yes, I am a Catholic Christian and I have lived the monastic life in my heart since I was 16. But as a Catholic Christian, called by Francis to embrace all faiths, that's what I do. Because to exclude other beliefs is anathema to the vision. Francis has a vision, and the vision is to unite all brothers and sisters, all children of the same God. We all share the same loving Father, Mother God. And we come as equals, as prayer partners, to share our love, our wisdom, and the teachings of our masters without running roughshod over another or trying to make others feel inferior. There is a mutual respect in our community. And we have brothers and sisters around the world living that simple life, embracing God through the natural world, where they have a love of animals, a love of people. And they bring the richness from their contemplative life, from their own home, out into the work that they do in Civvy Street. We believe that the flexibility of our community enables a person to find the right mixture of support to live the religious monastic life successfully from their own home, their monastery without walls. And here I've written, we are convinced that we are a viable model of religious life for the future, and we believe that God has called the members of the Teo community of interspiritual Franciscans to unite as a spiritual family whose love will empower mankind, embrace the natural world, the Franciscan soul, and lead by example. In other words, we will walk the talk and not talk the walk, which many religions are doing. They're alienating beautiful souls like you and me from a loving God because of agendas. And we've discovered lots of scandals. We must not buy into those. Just send them love. And the questions I put to your heart today in this final video are you seeking personal intimacy with God, your God? Are you ready to live in the world but not engage with its dramas? Are you considering a simpler lifestyle to the one you're living? Are you led to follow your heart today? Are you thinking about becoming a lay monastic from your own home, your monastery without walls? Are you ready to make such a commitment to embrace life as a modern-day monastic? Are you mature enough to commit to such an undertaking as this? Are you searching for a lay monastic family? One that would accept you as you are, regardless of your belief, your sexuality, or your disability. If you have answered yes to any of these, then why not consider joining as a member of our online lay monastic community, the Abbey of St. Francis of Peace and Compassion. In a nutshell, when we reach the crossroads of our life, so many times we sense a deep inner longing, burning within our heart to reflect on why I am here and what my life's purposes are. If you are still on that road of self-discovery and would like to test whether or not you have a monastic calling to live as a modern-day lay monastic without having to leave your family, your friends, your partner, then seek divine guidance within your heart and honor it and explore the choices that are right for your personal pathway to source. Why miss this golden opportunity today? Let your heart speak, O beloved child of God. Namaste.